shit.
You know that's not original when you like try to take someone else's joke and put it.
Well, it's
back
not
on
that
them.
I'm not. I'm just saying that this is a thing that you do.
It's not a thing I do.
You talking about a thing that happened
It's not a
once
thing I do.
versus a thing that has happened.
It's not a thing that happened once. It's not a thing that happened once.
What are you talking about? You saying I leave you outside all the time?
Yeah.
Bro, you're religious. You can't lie like this, show.
Okay.
Like this, that's not a thing you could just really be doing.
How? What? Who are you to say that, Mr. Not Religious guy?
Because I've been to church before. I know.
And that mean what?
That means I know you ain't supposed to lie.
Oh.
And that's what you're doing.
I mean, okay.
You know
that's opinionated.
That is a lie?
Yeah. That's your opinion.
I know history.
I mean, okay.
History
but
tells.
You ain't the other one on the receiving end of the waiting. That's what I'm saying. You ain't the one waiting. So yeah, it may seem like 2-3 minutes.
I'll
be like, oh no, this nigga he ain't outside that long.
You've never had to wait for me. You've never had to wait for me. I'm always.
Except for today.
I'm always on time. Except for today.
Right. Can you name a time that I made you wait? Off the top of your head?
Like, it's so many times.
Can you think of it off the time? One time. Off the top of your head.
I've come to you having to pick you up to come do this podcast at least like 6 or 7 times. I had to just like wait.
Can you give me
outside.
a date? Can you give me a time? Last week, 2 weeks, 2 years ago, 3 months ago, 4 years ago? You can't.
It happens so many times that I don't log it in to remember because you my man. Sometimes you know, and you know why else too? Because
get him off the stage.
No, between the two of us, you are way more inclined to wanna like. Take you like an hour, 2 hours to get dressed. As precious to take you a long time to get dressed.
It's taking too long for it to land. Exactly. What are you even talking about? How did you try to bring?
Because every time we be like, yo, Sko, we gonna do this thing, booty woo. Sko be like, all right, I'm gonna get dressed. I be like, all right, it's 6 o'clock. We ain't gonna see Sko till like 8:30.
But that don't mean I'm still getting dressed.
Sko gotta get dressed. He gotta go look.
But that don't mean I'm still getting dressed. I can stop it. You know I smoke weed. I gotta smoke. Most of the time where I'm going places, I can't smoke in there. So I gotta smoke my weed before I come in there. Yeah. You always think I'm just in the mirror looking at. No, bro. I'll be dressed.
That is what I
know that's what you think. I know.
That is what I think.
It's effortless. I think of something, I put it together. That's it.
I think you put it together.
Effortless.
I think you take very, you take a while.
I'm telling you, I don't. It's effortless.
And I don't necessarily think that it's like a bad thing. It's just that's
I'm letting you know whatever I pull out my closet is going to be a good.
Right.
It's going to be a good because I don't buy clothes where it's like, oh, this is bullshit.
Well, it ain't going to just be the clothes. It's going to be the clothes. It's going to be the jewelry.
Well,
it's going to be the glasses. It's going to be the watch. It's going to be it's going to be out of the shoes. It's going to be the.
That's just me.
It's going to be the coat. It's going to be the hat.
I appreciate that you like my swag and my style. But it's just me. I just be.
I always listen. I always thought you was like one of the swaggiest niggas.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like just
that, man.
That's not. I don't.
No, seriously, man. I really because
if you thought that I thought something different,
right?
Then I made a mistake.
No, I thought you thought it was like it's regular. Like it ain't because it ain't like I'm doing. I'm not doing what the niggas be doing.
I think when I see what you do,
right,
and what I see what everybody else do, I log in my head as everything you do is intentional. I just am so not the fashion nigga that I know that you got this from like you put this together. You know what I'm saying? Like inspiration from this thing, that thing, whatever it might be. And it's intentional.
I mean,
where I'm not in the loop, I'm not in the know. So when I say, yo, what made you put the cream in the, you know what I'm saying? What made you put these together? And you might have said, yo, it's just popped up, or you might say, back in 1994, this magazine in Ebony had this one thing. Boom, they put this together. I'd have been like, nigga, like that's where my head be.
That's too far. No. The most I may give you, 94. The most, but no, I'm just saying the most I may give you is I seen a sneaker or a shirt on a TV show but that's a reach.
We copped up.
That's a reach though.
Okay.
Like I think the only thing I've done close to that was I got the jerseys from movies. So I got the Waterboy Bobby Boucher jersey and I got the the Crenshaw Quincy McCall high school jersey from Love and Basketball. Like those is the only things that I said like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna get these. But other than that,
Let me ask you a question about that real quick.
right,
I think I've seen you wear the Bobby Boucher jersey.
right,
I don't know that I've seen you wear the McCall jersey,
right.
but like, that's kind of swag.
That's fire. Yeah, I know.
That's
it's
kinda
fire.
fire,
I know
though.
it's fire.
That's crazy though.
I know.
That's-
And I said
that's
it when
a
I
lot.
seen it. I
That's
said
a
it when
lot.
I seen it. No, but it's,
Especially if it's the high school jersey.
yeah, it's the high
That's a
school joint.
lot.
That's heavy. But what
Because
really,
that's a deep cut.
but what really made me get that was because I had grabbed the
Because if you don't say nothing, who gonna know? Like nobody, I don't know that many people is just gonna know off the eye test.
Yeah, no. I mean,
Straight off
people
the,
that
straight
love
off
the
the
movie,
eye joint.
people that love the movie, you know. Because I mean, I've got that.
I seen the
was that
movie backwards and forwards. I'd have just thought it was just a nigga,
a regular jersey.
a regular jersey.
No,
maybe
that makes
maybe,
sense. That makes sense. Though.
Maybe, but I would have to see. I would have to see it, and I don't know, or I don't remember if I seen you in it. I don't
Right.
remember.
You know, I wore it a couple times.
But no, I always thought.
I and what made me get it was because I had grabbed it. I had got the Nipsey hat. It was the hat was the same color as the jersey. It said Slauson on it. So Slauson is intersection in Crenshaw. So when I was like, damn, the Crenshaw jersey with the Slauson hat, like that's Slauson and Crenshaw. That's really where Nipsey stores at. I'm like, yo, that's fire. Boom, boom. Put those two together because it say Crenshaw on the front of the jersey.
Wait a minute. Hold up. I know you just said it, but I'm just putting it together.
Right.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Yeah.
The McCall jersey
Mm-hmm.
that Omar Epps wore
In
Love and Basketball, his
Mhm.
high school jersey,
Right.
says Crenshaw on the front of it.
Yep.
And you put that together with the same color scheme as a Slauson Nipsey hat.
Yep.
And the store is on Slauson and Crenshaw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not being sarcastic.
No, I got you.
I would have, like, if I'd have put that together, I'd have
Right.
been mad nobody
And you know what's
nobody
crazy?
put, like, I would have been hot with niggas if they didn't. I'd have been telling niggas.
With this,
I'd have been telling niggas.
it's
like,
crazy because I never put that much thought, like this, like broke it down into this thought, like how I'm kicking it to you today.
Crazy.
But it is. That's a crazy
crazy.
drum. No, that's a crazy drum.
That's craziness.
Real right. And I ain't even think about it like that. But now that you making me rethink about it, and I'm really looking at the whole scheme of it, you know, that's fire. That's
Niggas
heavy.
got, like,
That's heavy.
that's a lot.
No, real shit.
That's a lot.
But but for me it was like,
I'm talking to niggas different than that.
yeah.
That day.
And I had the Laney fives to go with it, which is the
She gonna think I'm cheating outside.
which is
That one. I'm
yeah.
gonna be too confident.
yeah.
I'm gonna be too confident. She gonna be like, all right, enough out of you.
Right. Yeah, no.
I'm wilding. She gonna be like, okay, Reese, I get it. You're not the audience. Sis.
Right.
You're not the one.
You're not the one I'm doing this
You're
for.
not the one. Like, you
Yeah,
gotta,
you got chill.
you over there. Like, you too loud. Like,
Yeah, no, I mean, like I see something I like, bro, I grab it. I make sure it's not something that I kinda like, cause I don't want to get it and then later on, like, I don't want to wear this shirt, like, you know what I'm saying, or wear this no more. Like, I have bought shirts like that, but they be like t-shirts. They like, I buy a t-shirt that I only really want to wear for the day, and then anytime after that, it's like whatever with this t-shirt type thing. But as far as like clothes, I try to make sure I'm diligent about what I'm doing, or just precise.
doing something intentional.
Yeah, being intentional, being
intentional.
mm-hmm, and being precise with it.
Being
'Cause
precise.
I,
No, that's good.
I know what I like, so
Right.
I try to stay in that lane.
Yeah, no, I always thought you was, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause when I look at the like where we grew up, the field, when I look at the field, I'm like, my nigga, you know, my nigga be putting that shit on.
No. And I mean,
he be putting that shit on.
Definitely back when we was in the neighborhood, I used to definitely like be putting it like you mean like getting dressed, but it's like I don't know. I guess since I got older, it's just be like
It's whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, no, when we was younger, yeah, for sure, I was definitely.
You was outside.
Yeah, I was being. Yeah,
I was outside.
But it was also like I said, I used to just buy good shit, and I used to buy shit that motherfuckers ain't have.
And also, shit wasn't as expensive as it is now.
That too.
Shit wasn't as you now is probably more, creative shit you could do.
Right.
Like it's more genres you could go in. You could do a lot of black movies, black TV shit.
Right. Oh yeah.
If you a cartoon nigga, you could do all cartoon shit. If you you could do any genre. You could do real weird. You could get real freaky with it. Now, but it's very expensive.
Yeah.
It can get either a bit expensive or it can be very hard to like find or get to whatever it might be.
But see, that's why I say like I feel like I stay in my lane because I don't try to do none of
to get too crazy.
Yeah, or none of the trends or nothing like that because it's like you will go broke trying to keep up with the Joneses and shit like that. It's like, and I don't be fucking with that rock star style that's coming back. I ain't like how Offset dress. I ain't a big fan of that. Like I some of his outfits I respect, but it's like for the most part. I don't be like the short jacket and the bell bottom pants. Like I ain't really.
Right now they got in they getting back into the real big pants.
Yeah, like it get real big at the leg, and I can't.
I'm
dog. Like I ain't trying to throw no shots, and I hope Ohe don't see this episode. But it was
it's just not for me.
It was Ohe that ditch day, bro. He had the biggest sweatpants on. I mean, the biggest Jones. Yeah. And was just like walking around like they were supposed to be like that. It's like, bro, your sweatpants is not supposed to be damn near on like under your feet. Like that don't even make sense, bro. Like what are we?
I seen that recently. I seen the back of somebody's pants getting ripped up.
What?
Back of somebody's like the back, like the heel, like where the heel would be.
Right.
And you know how it's like you used to see it all the time.
Oh.
And I'm like, yo,
that's classic right there.
That's crazy to see that
come back around.
And I know I'm old because it was disgusting.
It wasn't for us back then, but now,
I'm talking about I saw it.
Oh yeah, and
I
that's
just saw it.
That's what
that's
made
how
you say
I'm getting old.
Right.
Because I'm like, yo, it's like, yo, just
right. Or maybe, throw them Jones away.
Or
them Jones is done.
But it was just,
it
was like, it ain't. I'm not going back.
No, sir.
I'm not going back. Y'all done got me into a little bit more fitted stuff sometimes. Right. I'm staying there.
I ain't going back.
I'm not going back.
Remember niggas used to cut the side of their jeans so they'd fit over the.
Yeah. I remember. All
of that is going to come back. I could see all the girlies wearing all the stuff from back then.
Yeah.
And just renaming it, and it's like.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what it's called. Like it's wide-legged pants, and I'm like, it been bell bottoms, it been gachos,
right?
And now it's just wide-legged pants. Bitch, no, it ain't.
Right, wide-legged, wide fit, something like
or
that.
straight leg pants.
Right.
And it's like, y'all.
Yeah, I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Yeah, I'm cool off that. I guess we should start the show.
Yep. We're here.
Listen, we back. It's the Word of My Podcast. Let me just welcome everybody. Welcome. Listen, I'm Reese.
Skull Show.
Precious on the ones and twos. If you hearing my face and seeing my voice, and you have not subscribed, I don't know what you are doing.
I mean, he meant to say if you're.
Sometimes I just switch it.
Okay.
Sometimes I switch it on purpose.
Okay. Alrighty. On purpose.
I do. I be hearing myself. Do all the YouTube things. Just like, comment, subscribe. If you watching us right now and you ain't like the video, you ain't subscribed to the channel.
Come on, get down with us.
Go on, get down. Like, just stop. Hit the buttons. Man. If you want some merch, it's shorts. It's getting warm. It's shorts up there. It's t-shirts. It's something for your girl. It's puzzles for your kids. It's cups. It's mugs.
It's that mug is just not for coffee. You can put juice in there and keep it cold as well. It's a thermal cup.
But we got the thermal cups.
Yeah.
We got the mugs for your
all that.
All that.
Whatever you need.
All that. Go Go over there. We got bucket hats.
I mean,
If you still need face masks, we got those. I'm gonna take those down soon.
got,
I keep saying I'm gonna do shit, and I ain't logged into that fucking
about to
site.
have the word of mouth bongs on there.
I can't wait. Some buttons, all kind of shit.
You know what I'm saying?
So get with us. That's wordofmouthstuff.com. Wordofmouthstuff.com.
Come on.
Help out the show. Buy some shit.
Grab some
rock the
merch.
merch. Tell people where you got it. You know what I mean? Fuck with us.
Tap in with the guys.
Tap in with the best. Yeah. So listen. We back, baby. We fresh off.
Fresh off.
We fresh off yesterday. We're gonna all talk about this thing.
Look,
We gotta
excited.
all talk about this thing.
Couldn't wait. He was excited.
Well, not necessarily.
Not
I'm excited to pop.
necessarily.
I'm excited.
You excited to talk about this shit?
'Cause-
I'm about to.
'cause you know
I'm ready
what?
to call it baller head.
Cause you know what happens. Like me and Precious been saying,
Right.
niggas gotta drag niggas kicking and screaming to some shit for them to have a good time.
Oh, real shit.
So what we did
ahead.
was me and Precious together, we paid for a private event for a private airsoft event. Up there, shout out to Quick Shot Airsoft in Chemung, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
We all drove the fuck out there. It was supposed to be way more of us. People couldn't make it. Sorry to y'all, but we paid for the event, and all for the last 2 weeks, just back and forth. All right, what you think? Who you think coming? Who you think not coming? Who you think coming? Who you think not coming? Like, we getting little bit of talk here. We trying not to be annoying to people, but it's like, if you about to pay your money for something, you want to know you at least got 10 people.
Mm-hmm.
You at least got 10 people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we like, hey, is you coming? Hey, I'm sending out the text. She's sending out the text. We going crazy. We talking and calling people and all that shit. Whole bunch of her family was excited. I would say what surprised me and her both was the excitement coming from people we didn't expect it from.
Mm-hmm.
So like a couple people wives was like amped. It was like, you? Oh shit.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. But we spent that little bread, and we got everybody out there, and it was we had a slice, man. We had a time.
Shit was lit.
We had a time yesterday, man. I want to start out by saying that we were supposed to get mad guns fixed. 0 guns got fixed.
Right.
0 guns got fixed. Our plan the whole time was we were supposed to take the shit that's broken and go get the shit looked at and fixed, and we didn't do none of that.
Right.
We didn't do none of that. So, we get there, and so on the way, her brother called her older brother, like, yo, what I'm supposed to do? She like, yo, you there already? He there already.
Oh shit.
We like, oh shit, all right, come on, we gotta hurry up.
Yeah.
So we had to drive up to her mom, her sister crib, to get her nephew.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So the way we would normally go, or it was wild traffic, and it was like a little bit discombobulated. So what was happening was the GPS on my phone,
Right.
on my phone, is fucked. It do not work. On my new phone, it don't work. I've taken it to the shop. I mean, I've taken it back to the store, to the headquarters.
Right.
They just basically do this. Like, they just hand me that.
They say get an iPhone.
Right. Yeah. So
That's what they say. That's what they say.
so I have this phone that I'll use for GPS when I need it. But I gotta keep it charged and all that shit.
Yo.
Left that joint home. Her phone, her GPS on her phone not working.
Right.
The GPS, like, it's the GPS on her phone and the GPS in her car is giving her 2 different directions to the same spot. We like, here the fuck we go with this shit. So, boom. We dealing with that. We keep getting turned around on 2 different spots. 2 different spots. One here in Philly.
Right.
And then one in actually Chemung, New Jersey. Both times we doing this. spinning in circles. Like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Finally, we make it there. Both of her brothers is there at that point.
Mm-hmm.
They kids, one of their wives, they there. Boom. Out. We run inside. That's when you pulled up.
Right.
Right.
Oh, so I had just pulled up right after you.
Yeah.
You pulled up right after us. We had just got in and started talking to our ref.
Yeah.
The ref that was assigned to our case or whatever.
Right.
We had just started like, what's up? Oh, let's go outside. Boom. It was like that.
That's when I came in and I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy. It was a little hectic.
So that's how we pulled up. Tell us your story up to the point where you got there.
So, tell you how God worked. Because, I didn't know how the fuck I was going to make it, bro, to be honest with you. It seemed like just so much was going on that day. Like, because, all right, I remember you telling me, boom, we going at this time. So originally, Island Game was supposed to be at 10
a.m.
Yes.
Oh,
So I'm
shit.
like, damn, how the fuck am I going to do Island Game and make it the quick shot and still got to get back to my game? Like, it's crazy. Like,
I didn't even know you had a game.
right. I had a game at 7. Well, supposed to have a game at 7.
Gotcha.
So, boom. You called me in the morning. Honestly, at that point, I had forgot about it because I was still asleep. So when you called me and was like, "Yo, you coming?" I'm like, "Am I coming? What is he talking about? Am I coming?" He like, and then you like, "Yeah, so we at 11." Like you start saying it and the shit, and I'm like, "Oh shit, the quick shot is the day." I'm like, "Damn." But then by then I had got word that Island Game was pushed until 4. It wasn't pushed. It was pushed back until 4. So I'm like, all right, I can go down here, do quick shot, boom, leave quick shot, get back to Philly, and made enough time, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I did. I had got up, was dragging.
Because I could tell you were sleeping. I told you.
I was out.
I could tell you were sleeping. That's why I just started talking.
I was out. I don't even know how I answered the phone, to be honest with you, bro. I usually don't answer it. So I wound up like, I don't know if I was rolling over at the same time you was calling or what, but I answered it when you called me, boom. And yeah, like I was dragging. Then I was like, man, get your ass up and just go. Got up, threw some clothes on, and just shot out there. And the whole way out there, I was cool. GPS was cool.
This nigga threw all red on.
Yeah,
This nigga.
I didn't even. But that's how you know. That's how you know I was asleep.
Fresh as shit.
That's how you know I wasn't thinking I was asleep. I was thinking wear something comfortable.
Yeah.
And that was the first sweatsuit I seen was this joint. So I'm like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna put this joint on. So that's all I thought about was
Boom.
wear something comfortable. But
Right.
on the ride up there, I'm like, nigga, you got on all red. What the fuck? You playing airsoft? How the fuck is you, Gary? And I was like, maybe
Very noticeable.
And I was like, maybe they got something for us to put on or something like that.
They don't.
Nope.
They
So,
don't.
And I got there, everybody had black on. I said, damn, I'm the only nigga with red. Red everything though.
Red everything.
So, but when I got there, I was like, all right, okay. I seen Precious and I seen her over there talking to some people, but to be honest, I didn't recognize. I did recognize your brother. I didn't recognize none of the other people. So it was like, when I got out the car and like officially walked over there, Precious was inside. So I didn't know who that was leaning on the car. I didn't like really look in his face, but I was like, I don't even know if that's my party. Let me take my ass inside and see if they went in here.
What's going on.
So I went in there, seen everybody in there, seen everything in there. Signed my waiver. Once I signed my waiver,
Yeah.
like,
So
right.
she had done the right thing for us,
mm-hmm.
and she signed our waivers online.
Right.
So our waivers were signed days ago.
Mm-hmm.
So that was cool.
Right.
I'll say this: the times I've played airsoft, Bull gave more. He gave more direction and more details
mm-hmm.
than most people who play normal airsoft. I'll be clear about that. Normal running
Right.
gun, what we did.
Mm-hmm.
He gave way more direction, way more detail. A lot of the stuff that he was talking about was stuff that we knew, and some of it was stuff we learned just from playing,
Mhm.
not from somebody explaining it to us.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? Like, so it was like, oh, okay, he running y'all through like the whole thing, because we've done a private event before.
Right.
You know, we've done a private event before.
They real quick with the rule. They be quick.
They was quick. It was like, boom, this, call your shots, boom, boom, boom. That's it, play. It was like, it was on that when we did the event the first time or whatever. What I like is, so going through everything and explaining everything to everybody. I was trying to like you know how it's like, dog, I keep feeling like I'm drawing, but I'm trying to tag team with him a little bit because I know it's parts that I know it's things that he's saying, because some of his assumptions is that they know about this, and I know that a lot of people don't.
Right.
Especially with the whole honor system and calling your hits thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like especially some of the younger people or whatever, like calling that hit is important because, right, otherwise you cheating.
Right. Or you gonna get the shit shot out of you.
Yes.
Right, and that's what he was harping on that.
Right.
Now, he's correct.
For sure, because I learned.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't. It wasn't like I wasn't saying I got hit. I just didn't say it fast.
You gotta see it quick.
And that shit like pop, 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 pop. All right, damn it.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, that terrorist game, I got lit the fuck up.
Yeah.
I got shot the fuck up doing that shit.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
So like certain shit like that, like calling your hits and like certain other shit, I'm like trying to tag team with him a little bit. And then there was a couple times where I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. Let this man do his job. Like, like shut your ass up.
But no, he deferred to you though. He's like either come to me or he's like come to the guy over there dressed like the Terminator. That's what yeah.
So yeah. And
and he was trying hard not to be racist. He was trying hard not to be racist. I was just hearing all the little slide Jones. I was but that's because my black ears was on. But I was hearing that. What the fuck he say? We gonna call y'all Team Platinum. I'm like, Team Platinum.
I think he was saying that because everybody was wearing black.
What? Platinum is silver almost, right? Like it's
yeah.
How did you platinum and black? How?
Because I'm saying if you said one team was the black team.
Like he was trying not. I think he wasn't trying to say anything. Like
but,
he wasn't trying to say the black team and the whatever team. Like,
right.
He was trying to stay away from.
But he still went platinum. You could have said any other color.
What's wrong with platinum?
Does it not associate with? Wouldn't you associate platinum with black people?
Nigga!
As far as the jewelry, I'm just asking. Because the first thing they say is your platinum bling bling. You think. That's the first thing they say.
They do that.
So why did it have to be platinum? Is all I'm asking.
Like they could think of anything else. Quick enough.
That's cool. I'm sure when the other kids come.
Why did it have to be platinum?
I'm just sure when the other kids come is this is Team USA, this is Team China, like he did with the mask,
right?
Yeah.
Or you're the communist, or whatever the fuck you want to say.
It'd have been a little something. It'd have been something.
I do think he was trying.
And then he kept.
I think he had a real good. I think he fucked with us. He had a real good time with us.
Yo, dog, and my man. And,
he did a little bit of that.
Come on, bro.
He did a little bit of that,
bro. Like, come on, bro.
He did.
Just
what?
chill.
He did a little bit of that. He did.
Yeah, he was.
Did it feel out of place? Like did he feel like he didn't say what he was, like he wasn't talking the way he normally talked?
Yes. No. It felt like he was talking like that because we was there. Yeah. It felt like he has that switch, like when he's around black people, this is how he talk. But it doesn't feel like that's his everyday language. No.
Because he was trying to say the word Joan. It was like, I feel like he's forcing it.
Yeah.
Don't force it. Just.
Did hear him say Joan.
Yeah, like
he was behind my head.
He was in front of me. And
he might have been in front of me.
But it was just like, it's like you forcing it. Don't just talk normal. We fine.
Because I know I wasn't looking at him.
No, I know he was in front of me, and I looked at him like, what? Just come on, yo.
Yeah, I was staring at him.
But
he was fun.
He was definitely fun.
He was
cool.
Fun. Yeah,
he was cool.
I liked Bull. I didn't get. I don't know.
I think he was just trying to not seem and trying to stay away from any
How did he
racial
get all
thing.
this? Oh
Like,
man.
it felt like he was just trying a little too
And I felt like he was racist because he made me a fucking terrorist.
It wasn't even him,
he
it was
made-
the other
he
boy.
been-
Wait.
would-
So he was going. He made me one too.
Yeah, the second time.
Oh,
So
all
that
right.
might have been after you left.
Yeah, it's definitely
The
after I
second
left.
time,
He
was
made
like-
me. He made me
Who's
one
the
too.
Who's the next big black guy?
was the next-
But it was me.
No, it was the other
DJ,
boy that made me a
him.
terrorist.
Yeah,
The
it was-
boy
it
with the
was-
knife.
The
Yeah.
boy with the knife.
Yeah.
Did he poke you in the back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, this motherfucker hit me with the knife. Did he just stab with
Yeah.
Did he just poke me with this damn knife?
Yeah.
I said, yo,
That plastic
I'm ready to
knife.
smack
I
the
was
shit out
like,
this little Spanish motherfucker, man. Spanish wanna be white. What you mean?
he
You don't
poke-
fucking poke me with the sharp end of the knife, nigga?
Yeah.
It's
Nigga,
a
poke me with-
fake knife.
I don't give a fuck what it is.
It's a plastic.
No, that
knife.
shit ain't feel plastic. That shit was metal.
It's not metal.
I don't know, gang.
You think
And
he was
you
out
see-
there
and
throwing
you-
around
yeah, he
a
was
big ass metal
Because he was
knife?
trying to make it go into the wall. He was trying to make it stick into the wall, but it wasn't strong enough.
weird
I
out
think
there.
he was just trying to throw it at the
I'm
wall
telling you.
to make the sound.
He was trying to make
I think he
it
was trying to make
shoot
it stick.
and stick,
It
and
was
then so he can
plastic.
pull it out.
It was plastic.
It was
looked like
plastic,
he was
though?
trying to make it stick.
Oh,
It was
he
plastic.
was definitely
He
was throwing
was
like he was
throwing.
trying to make that shit stick. Like he was trying to make it flink into the wall. And I seen the holes around. I said, well, maybe that's what they do up this joint. They stole the knives into the
He
crib
was
joint.
being weird to me.
Yeah, it was. Man, both them motherfuckers is weird. He walking around with the speaker playing as he. What
Yeah,
are
what
you
the fuck
doing,
is he-
sir?
Like he joined the game.
What are you doing, sir? You're supposed to be the
What's wrong with
referee.
him joining the game?
Well,
Who
at the
are
time,
you,
at the
yo?
time we was losing, so I wasn't mad at
Yeah,
it.
y'all
Wait.
was the
You
weird
talked about
one.
the short fat boy.
Yeah, with the
Yeah.
referee
His
shirt on.
his man.
Yeah, he just came out of nowhere on
Just
the field
in the
started
way.
shooting. I'm like, who is that?
Come on, 3 o'clock.
I
Yeah,
did
I'm
see
like, who
it.
this
3 o'clock.
Yeah,
motherfucker
I did see
And
that.
then he snitching, telling where people is. No,
Oh, that's when he was helping us.
Us, yep.
Oh, I want to hear that shit.
Yeah,
Oh, I want to hear that
we
shit.
still
No, I want to hear that shit.
Y'all
We
did still win.
I don't care. I don't care.
We still won,
I don't
but
care.
that shit was
I don't care.
cheating.
That
It
shit
wasn't
was-
cheating.
that
It
shit
wasn't
was-
cheating.
it was-
It wasn't
It
It
wasn't.
was strange.
I don't hear
I
that
thought
shit.
I thought you said he can join into something. That's why I thought he just started.
I don't know who bull was.
I didn't know who boy was.
No, because I was in the tower and I couldn't hear all the way over there in the
Yeah.
tower as well. So I didn't know what's
Bull
going on.
probably called him over.
Yeah, I think Boy realized we was losing and was like, because
No,
I got
I think-
shot as soon as the
No,
game
I
started.
think because let me. Okay.
He was just, I
So-
thought he was just walking around on the field.
So the first time we did, they do that. The first time we did a event, a private event, they did it then too. That was in Hatfield. The guys jumped in. They did it. Yeah. In Hatfield, the guys jumped in and played, and these were totally
Maybe I ain't
different
paying
places.
attention.
That's a quick
But they
shot
jumped in
at
and played.
No, that's a different place.
Oh,
It's a different place in Hatfield.
Maybe I just
Different
didn't pay
airsoft
attention
place.
that time.
Yeah.
It was just like, all right, like he was cheating for y'all. But okay.
So they do. So what I think happens is this. This is what I think happens, and this is why I think they do it. When you pay for an event, it tends to you paying for it to be a little bit of people,
mhm.
right? Or when it's a little bit of people, they try to get more people in.
Right.
And so sometimes it'd be like, well, if the game is a little lackluster, if it's a little, maybe I'll throw a little monkey wrench in there or whatever, get in, start shooting or whatever. It's everybody's having a good time, whatever. If they shoot me,
Right.
like this what I do every day, all day.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's no issue. That's what I think. Why they was like so adamant to join in and play and all that shit.
And
just
that's why he was
just
like,
to liven up the game.
"You guys
know?
all against me." I said, "What the fuck?"
That'd have been
Yeah.
great. We should have did that.
Y'all didn't do that.
Nah.
We didn't do that. I wanted to do that.
I think he wanted to do it, but it was like at the end.
He wanted to do it at the end. At the end,
where it was just us.
when the people that went in right after us, they was in there a minute,
Right.
and then everybody was so hungry,
And tired,
yeah.
So everybody stopped to get something.
so
to eat.
everybody
And
had
it
stopped to
was
get
like-
something to eat, and then them niggas never came back around.
Yeah,
Like
kinda
we
was
went,
we only got like 20 minutes left. We might as well.
yeah, it was
but
like, look, let's
I was
just
about
wrap
to say,
it
and
up.
plus once you eat, you ain't trying to really
Yeah.
get back to running and
We got like snacks. We had like chips
Oh,
and
oh,
juice
oh,
and shit.
alright.
Them motherfuckers got like pizza and shit.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So look, we skipping all over everything. I wanted to tell the people what, tell the people sort of play by play.
Oh, I mean, we could have got back to that, but
So anyway, we did the first. So we went in to do the first game, and it was just. I want to say the first game was what
I think the
It's
first
free
one
fall.
was
free
Yeah.
for all. Everybody
First-
for
the
the
themselves.
first two games,
just-
yeah, first two
First two
was
games,
free-for-all.
everybody for themselves, and so he was asking me and you what we wanted to do,
Yeah.
And my thought was, I say we do free for all on the strength that most of the people here have never played.
Mm-hmm.
They've never played paintball. They've never
Nothing.
done anything like
Right.
this. So you don't know how fast this is, how it's going to feel. Trying to keep track of who's on your team and who's not on your team as the very first game you play is probably not the best thing.
Right.
Let's just, whoever you see somebody move and shoot 'em.
Yeah.
Pull your trigger.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I was at with it. Like, let's do that first 2 times, and then we'll try to add games and do different shit and do fun shit. And I definitely wanted to make sure we did all that different shit, because you don't want to think that it's the same thing every single time. Each
Right.
time, it's so many different games you could come up with, so many different types of things you could do. You
Mhm.
know, let's showcase like all of that shit. You know, the top of the tower game, I wanted to play that more. That was the third game we played.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wanted to play that more. That was like fun, but I think every game was
Yeah, I like the virus drone. The virus drone was cool.
the virus
I
joint,
kept
the joint with
calling
the
it
joint
the
with
dice.
the dice.
Mhm.
Yeah, man, the
That
joint
shit
with the
was fun.
dice. We could have did that a couple more times, honestly.
Because I like that because we got to keep coming. Like, even if we get shot, we get to respawn.
Keep coming
come
back,
Yeah.
respawn, keep coming. Yeah, it was like, yo, let's like I enjoyed that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, that's a good one. And it's so bad because like it was a lot of reasons.
Right.
But that was fun. We honestly we had a ball out there.
Yeah. It was
We
a
had
good time.
we had a ball, and everybody seemed to have a good time.
Yeah, so I
Mhm.
like everybody. I like that we had other people join in. They did act,
Yeah.
but
And
they did join. And they was cool. I'm like, they wasn't going crazy on us. And
Right.
It was fun.
Yeah.
and initially I wasn't getting comfortable with the gun, but once I seen how the boy was holding it, that's like a better grip for me. I like that, like holding the actual barrel,
The
type,
actual barrel and shit.
shooting with. Yeah, I
It
like
helped
that.
you. It helped you. Yeah.
It helped my aim a lot, like a lot better.
Yeah. No, I feel you on that.
Yes, that was fun.
Yeah,
Terrorist
definitely,
game,
I'm
glad
definitely-
I won.
definitely
that
doing it
terrorist
again.
game. That terrorist game was crazy, dog. So the one that we played after you left, where I was a terrorist, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at first, so the way the game is supposed to go is it's a whole bunch of people. They put us all in a line, shoulder to shoulder. And so everybody has to close their eyes, look at the ground, and then the referees will pick three terrorists,
Yeah, like 4.
right? So it's kind of so what'll happen is, the terrorists will all know who each other is, but the civilians, everybody else, they don't know.
Right.
The referees are supposed to call out clues on who may or may not be a terrorist.
Right.
It was a little complicated with some of the other rules, but it didn't seem like it mattered that much.
Right.
There was also a sheriff
Mm-hmm.
who was also there, like who one of the players was named to be a sheriff. First time it was her brother's wife. Second time it was Precious.
Okay.
I was a
Civilian the first
terrorist,
time.
civilian the first time, and a terrorist the second time.
Right.
Dog, Al shot me point blank.
Right.
Ah!
But I didn't shoot you a lot. I only shot one time.
It was like 3 times.
It was?
It was like 2 to 3 times. Yeah.
Cause
It was like pop, 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 pop. It was pop, 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 pop.
I was like my bad, bro. But
That shit.
and I was like, and I only did because it was secluded. Nobody else was around, so I could get that off real quick without nobody
Like,
knowing that I was
Yeah.
a terrorist. Yeah.
Somebody,
And
that's how I was
nobody
like,
saying nothing,
and I was just like,
okay.
I tried to walk off,
Dog.
Yeah.
and then that's when I was like, fuck it, because I'm like, people looking at me now. I was just like,
"Gah!"
I just started
It
shooting.
felt like
Like,
he just started spraying. "Gah!"
nah.
I'm like, oh shit.
I thought I only did 2 joint like pop pop. I thought I only did that because I was just trying to do it. Like, yeah,
No,
all right,
what
sorry,
you
bro.
mean?
Pop pop.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, I ain't mean that.
I was like, oh man, it felt like betrayal.
And because you was your antennas was up, you was like, why y'all moving around? I was like,
Right.
oh, shit.
Dog, you couldn't tell me. So I'm interrogating her brother.
Right.
That's her little brother
Okay, yeah.
who I was doing that to.
Right.
And I'm like, dog, he won't say he not. He won't say he not.
Right.
You know how you just like, yo, I'm not a terrorist. Like you would just say, it's not me. No, it's not me. But he won't say the word.
I said that to somebody.
But you can't. But it's like
the only person who got answered. Yeah, I'm like, this the sheriff. I was lying to everybody else. Yeah.
Like Keem kept asking me like, you a terrorist? I said, you a terrorist? Like I just kept repeating them.
Yeah.
And like, Chris was walking around waving his gun all crazy. Like, yo, what are you doing?
Said,
you a terrorist? Like, no, y'all a terrorist. I
said, yo, you acting real suspicious.
He
dog.
was though.
You said then now everybody is people on this side of me,
moving around. On this side of me.
I'm like, yo, move. I'm telling y'all, move in on him.
Right.
Just calm down, bro. We just want to talk. Yo,
like,
this side. He kept doing this.
Right.
He doing this.
That's what he doing.
He doing that shit. I'm like, yo, just calm down. We just trying to talk.
Right. We trying to figure out what's going on.
Right. Whole time the terrorist,
the
whole time the actual terrorist right next to me. Whole fucking time. Him!
Oh, he was, But
he's right next to me.
Right next to
I was
him.
everywhere. I was like, yo, watch out. You a terrorist? I don't trust nobody. I just kept going around.
I'm doing this, right? He steady just keep none of the accusations. He would just answer.
No.
Like, I'm not asking him straight questions.
Right.
But I'm insinuating.
Mm-hmm.
He not giving me no energy back that tells me you not a terrorist.
Right.
Yo, why you being so suspicious, bro?
Mm-hmm.
What you doing? Just calm down.
Right.
He not giving. He like, oh no, what y'all do? No, what y'all doing?
I got a grenade.
Right. He going crazy. Then boom, somebody do something behind me. I turn around. Everybody turns around. We just start gravitating towards over here. They say something and you just start shooting. I'm like, what the? I don't even know what was said to make him start. I don't know what was said to make him start shooting. You just started shooting.
No, they said something like, is he a terrorist? Is he a terrorist? Like they start doing that shit. Yeah. They a terrorist? He a terrorist? And when he says he a terrorist, I thought you was like, you was on edge. So I said, fuck it, this is my shot. I
He thought I didn't even hear that shit.
No, I didn't even hear the first clues until somebody repeated them.
I couldn't hear the clues at all.
Right.
I heard them. I heard them at the Wild.
He said the terrorist is not wearing sneakers. I'm like,
yeah, and I was like,
and then
I didn't hear that one.
No, he said they not wearing boots. That's what he said. Not wearing boots.
Right. They not wearing boots.
I'm like, all right, and that's why I started going around. I was like, all right, I start playing off. I'm like, all right, you good because you got on boots.
I did
that
all right,
too. You got on boots. All right, you good.
Was like,
you
black
good.
Mask and they not wearing boots. I said, what? Oh, you got on boots.
All right, you good.
Safe. You safe.
Like,
yeah. And
so you was a terrorist too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she won that game.
I won that game.
You did win that game. You won that game.
I was out here being dicky as hell.
Yeah, she was being she played it smart, and that's what I said. I said, all right, somebody gonna play it smart, but we all can't play it smart. We gotta just be. I'm like, other niggas gotta be reckless, and that's why I was just like.
So when he said 10, they lit DJ up. Like
he
tried to run on that bus. He was like the boy on the bus, like I got a grenade. He was like, I didn't know what to do. I said, yo, what the fuck?
Dog.
I was like, yo,
that nigga DJ nice though, man. Yeah. He shot me from he was the one that shot me because he had the 10 like Dickie Jack. Yeah, he shot me from that fucking house. That's the first game, bro. Yeah. The nigga shot me in my neck, bro. I don't know how, but remember I was aiming at you. I was coming at you, and I just start. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Oh, that's the Jones. All right. Damn.
Oh, that's the Jones.
I'm like, how the fuck
is it? Oh shit!
And it seemed like he was so far, like he was a house in another house away, and he was just in the window.
Right.
But at first I couldn't find him. I'm like, who the fuck just shot me? Yeah. But then as I'm walking back to the starting point, I'm looking around, and then I just keep seeing the orange barrel come through the window. I'm like, oh, this little motherfucker right there. I said, damn, how did he shoot me like that? And then that's when I heard Amir talking about how he was already with guns, and I said, oh, this is okay.
He does go to the shooting range.
Yeah, and that's what I heard. I heard he's fine with guns. I was like, oh, nigga he ain't no slouch. Okay.
No slouch.
I thought he was. Yeah, I thought he was a gamer because I thought I said, But no, I'm saying I thought that was it.
Thought that was
I thought it was
it.
just the games. Yeah, no, he said no. I'm about that shit too.
About
Oil.
that shit too, Oil.
Got me fucked up.
He got you in that little. I tell you, thought they will find that little piece of skin, bro.
Cause I swore, I said, all right, the mask, and then I put my hood on. I said, I'm gonna be straight.
Yeah.
Shit.
Normally you would. I told you I would have all black hoodie on, goggles on. They hit you right in the lip. Bow. I was like,
but see, I thought because that joint had a K, it like came down. So I was.
Well, I never had the. I never had the key. We said we was gonna get the joint, but we just haven't got it.
But no, I'm
so on the second game, he made me a terrorist, right?
Right.
Put your arm out. I'm gonna show you what they did. So this what I do, right? At first, I'm doing this, like I'm holding the gun, like I'm holding my shit like this,
right?
Right?
You need my arm still out or no?
Yes.
All right.
And I'm chilling, right? I'm chilling. I'm doing this. I look around, like I'm trying to not be. I'm trying to figure out how to be.
Right, not be obvious.
Right.
I know you.
I'm trying to figure out how to be. So I said, look, fuck it. Just go inside one of the houses and just chill.
Right.
Because really, if you're a terrorist, all you gotta do is wait it out. Yeah. So I'm in the little house drone. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I put my arm outside I put my head outside, put my arm outside. Bull walk past and go, you're dead.
Oh, the melee.
Yes.
You with the melee, yeah.
I
was going to say that to you. I said, you ain't walking around, you weren't walking around meleeing motherfuckers. And I started to, but.
Yeah.
I
didn't even think of that. When he told me, I said, that was smart. That would be smart to do.
Yeah, you
nobody
just
don't hear you shooting.
You just tap him on the shoulder, you're dead.
You're dead. That would be smart.
Yeah, you're dead.
But, the first time, it was just, I don't know. When
I said,
I started panicking.
Yeah.
When he called out everybody and they like, it's 1 or 2 left, and then he like, it got a pink sash. I looked down like, you talking about me? You gonna snitch on me?
Tell on me.
Start shooting niggas. Cause I didn't even think everybody other niggas got pink sashes on too.
Yeah, right.
But if you listen to all the clues, then you know about me.
Right.
So
Precious said, motherfuckers got to go.
Fuck that, cause
they
So hold on. What you do? How did you win the first? Cause I was on the ground, like I was laying on the ground the whole time.
Yeah, I was sitting down. I was sitting down on the other side of the field.
Yeah, once they said play dead, and I was like realizing like these niggas still shooting. Mm-hmm. I said, yeah, it's best I do play dead because I don't want to just get hit with a straight BB and none of that. So I'm just lay down.
I would say real quick, every time Akeem got shot, he would like fall on the ground, legs in the air, rolling over. Why are you so dramatic with your death?
No, man, I never said that. I never saw that the whole time.
He kept dying that way, and it was like you could respawn. He was like, or let me get up. And then got shot again to do this. I'm like, yo, why are you dying so dramatically? Just die normal. You ain't got to fall. You hit. Then move. Right. Yo, he was not. He was dying so dramatic. Yeah, it's like he really dying.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? I didn't see it, but I heard him say. I heard one of the other players say. That was a great death, man. You really sold that or something like that. He said that shit, and I thought he was talking about me, but I'm like, he's too far away to be talking to me. Like,
that's how he kept dying. Yeah. Like, what the fuck is you doing? But no, when I was playing, like I was just trying to blend in with everybody else.
Right.
I kept trying to stay away from Maya because she was the sheriff, but she kept coming near me, and I didn't want her to ask me nothing. Yeah. So I kept trying to like, oh, let me go this way, bitch. I'm like, stop coming the fuck near me, bitch.
Right.
She kept going around. So I'm like, oh, word. Every time somebody asked me something, I repeated the question. Like, you a terrorist? Right. Oh, you got boots. Like, just kept trying to play it off. And I don't think nobody even thought about me.
Right.
So how you was getting the kills off, though?
Easy. So all the people, they were kind of together.
Right.
But, like, I just kept moving. Like, I shot, like, 3 people, then I was moving. Somebody gun jammed. That's how I killed her.
All right.
I went around the FedEx truck and killed her.
Okay.
I thought she would turn back around. Like, you see me come around the other way to beat
you. You would think that.
So you was hitting them like... Pew, pew.
Yeah, I wasn't going crazy. Mm-hmm. Yep, knocking niggas down. Like,
and that's what I was trying. That's what I was trying to figure out. Like, how was she doing it and not getting seen? Yep. Because it's like I felt like after I shot you, I felt like everybody seen me, even though they probably didn't. Right. But it was like I felt like it.
It was when.
That's why I just went out like a gangster.
Everybody was going crazy on DJ. He yelled out, "Pink sash." And I thought everybody knew it was me, and I was just walking like, you gonna snitch on me? And then I just seen people looking around, and you ain't facing me for real, or you just looking around. I'm shooting these niggas. Turn around. Oh, this nigga over here. I shot somebody. He was like, I'm already dead. My bad. You on the field. You ain't laying down.
Lay your ass down, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Better
for
get
real.
down and lay down.
You getting shot. The rule was to get down.
Real
Yeah, you
rap.
supposed to sit. Yeah, you supposed
Yeah,
to
he
take
supposed
a
to
knee,
stand
sit
up.
down. You're
Yeah,
not
he
supposed
was
to
like,
stand
I'm already dead. I'm like, sorry.
Get your ass to the starting point or
Listen,
lay
fuck
down.
out the way.
One of the
For
two.
real.
I am shooting niggas.
Fuck is wrong with
Um,
you?
When we
So that was fun.
to go back to when we played the game of Hightower.
Mm-hmm.
We was playing Hightower. So when he was explaining the rules of the game, they had picked Precious and her older brother.
Right.
So as he explained the rules, the whole time I'm like, oh, I'm switching. Oh no, I'm getting in that tower.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting in that tower. The whole time.
Right.
I'm like, soon as he stopped, I'm like, yeah, no, we switching.
Right.
Come on, get out of here. I'm getting in that tower. First of all, I ain't want to do no running. Right? That was number one. But and you get full auto. I said we might not be able to get full auto the rest of this day.
Right.
Oh, I'm doing full auto.
Mm-hmm.
I said I'm gonna light that tower up. Dog. So we played 2 games of Hightower.
Mm-hmm.
So the game it's 2. They got all these buildings on the field. 2 of the buildings on each side, diagonal to each other, have an upstairs.
Right.
You can go upstairs, right? The person in that tower is supposed to help direct the people that's on their team below them to kill the other people below their team.
Right.
I mean, on the field. We're supposed to give them cover fire and also try to deal with the person in the other tower.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, I had my shit, first game, I had my shit on full auto. I'm trying to get in that window. I can't see all the way over there. Like, I can't see because she had on black. It's dark in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But she had, like, some bright, colorful shit on the front.
Right.
So every time I saw some color or some movement, I'm lighting that tower the fuck up.
Yeah, you could not see.
I'm wilding in that tower.
Every time I seen the orange tip of the gun, that's when I knew to shoot. Other than that, I could not see him in there. It is too dark.
So I would hear, pep, 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 and I would just hide behind the wall.
Me too.
I was hiding behind the wall. Pep, 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 pep. But I would hear that so much. Like, I would be high. At some point, you just, like, standing there.
Yeah. And you got
It's like, pep, 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 like, they just keep shooting inside. I'm like, dog, it hasn't hit me yet. Like, it's just being shot inside. So then I would try to look. Like, it would stop. I would try to look. I couldn't see in the window. Then I'm trying to help y'all, too.
Right.
But to be honest, I couldn't see nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I see y'all niggas.
I couldn't see
I'm
nobody.
Like, I'm over there. He over there. Look, mirror coming from behind that one. This shit, I was not playing with them.
I couldn't see all I could see was, like, anytime I saw movement, and I think what was happening was they picked spots and they stayed there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did.
They picked spots and they
And
stayed
we
there.
kept pushing. That's
Y'all
what
kept pushing forward.
And we ain't had no plan.
Yeah, I will say, on that side with the bus is a better advantage.
Mm-hmm.
The bus side is a better advantage.
Yeah.
And then that's what we use.
Yeah. Because I kept saying, though, second game, I said, yo, they are using that bus.
Right.
The bus just gives you a lot of cover.
It's a lot of cover.
No, for real.
On that side of the bus. You can barely see through it.
Yep.
And you can't shoot in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you can, but it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. You can't see through it good. So I'm like, yo, they using that bus. Like, we gotta get them from around that bus.
They was behind the houses, but the bus just blocked so much.
It blocked so much.
So much.
What I'm saying is, when you come from
the
the corner, right?
Mhm.
They start you off in the 2 corners.
Yeah.
When you come from the corner, answer me this: was your team coming from the corner, hitting the bus, and then dispersing? Some people was?
No, the only person that kept going near the bus was Khalil.
Right.
Didn't count. But like I had Chris, DJ, and Maya. They were on the house, like on the side. DJ,
They ran straight to the houses.
Yeah, they ran straight to the houses.
All right,
Khalil ran straight to the bus.
Gotcha.
I ignored him.
Because I kept trying to see movement and I wasn't seeing
They
it.
was near the house, but they wasn't moving.
And then I couldn't really like. So in the high tower, you have two windows: window on this side, window on this side.
Mm-hmm.
I could only see out of this window. Like anything to help you was only out of this window.
Right.
Right. Anything out of here, nobody. I couldn't see nobody on that side.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? None of these squad on that side. So I'm trying to see out of here, but every time I get to the window, I'm either shooting at her or she's shooting at me.
Right.
So I can't really direct y'all like I need to.
And there was only one window, or it was two of them.
It's two windows.
But
It's this side and this
On
side.
your side, it was harder to see out one window.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On my side, I could see out. Like I could be like, oh, somebody coming over
Right.
on the left.
So-
somebody coming over on this side.
So from where I am, right, the field goes this way.
Right.
Yeah.
The window is here though,
Yeah.
and then this window is here.
Mm-hmm.
So if I want to see everything this side, I kind of have to stick my gun out and do this. Know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I'm out,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I have to like that,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I can see what's going on.
Right.
So it the second go around, it was a little bit better. I could have won that. I could have got Khalil out that first time, but I ran out of ammo.
Mm-hmm.
Like all my ammo was gone.
Yeah, I was running out. That's why they carried the
Right.
two
All my ammo was gone. And so when I said, I'm like, yo, I'm out. Like I'm out of ammo.
Yeah.
Like I'm not dead, but
Right.
I'm out of ammo. What the
Yeah.
fuck do I do?
That little bag would have helped you, man.
That bag would have won us the game. Well,
Definitely would have.
that bag would have won us the game.
No, for
Because
sure.
I'd have got Khalil out, and it would have just been me and her.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was about to say it'd have been y'all that had to come out the towers and get each other.
Yeah.
I was lighting
So-
you up through those other games. I ain't gonna lie. I was aiming for you. I'm like, he out. Yes. Come on back. Come on back. So you get these shots.
I never even seen
These
it.
shots.
I was in there shooting. He was like, who shot me? Yeah, I'm coming for you. Coming for you.
Alright.
Cause he be talking, you know he talks so much trash.
Yep.
You trash for real. You don't even shoot your gun.
Mm.
Blah blah, all the trash talk, he be talking shit.
That ain't the reason why she did it, but
It is. Cause you be talking so much shit and I was gonna be talking shit.
Mhm.
I fucking shot you.
Like
a
she-
lot.
Like she doing now.
like she
Sent
doing
you.
that exactly.
Damn right.
Exactly.
Damn right.
Well, all in all, we had a slice, man. We had a really good time.
Definitely.
It was dope, and everybody said they want to do it again.
Mhm.
I said I'd be damned if I pay for it again.
Right.
Niggas can come out their pocket. We
Yeah.
can still do it. We can still do a private event.
Right.
Everybody just gotta put up.
Everybody
Yeah.
just got to put up.
No, for sure.
Everybody just got to put up. But it's not, like I said, it's not that crazy.
Right.
Once you get 10 people and they put up their money, it's
Mhm.
it ain't. It's 40 bones a
Yeah, it's
person.
$40.
Oh shit. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not like nothing so super crazy.
For like if you got it's 40 times 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So it's like it's that. Yeah, it's 40 a person. And so or 35 or some shit like that. However they do
Yeah,
it.
that ain't bad at all though.
That's what I'm saying. To go up there, you get the mash, you get the guns, you get the 2 mags, you get all the BBs and shit.
And you play all day.
And you
play
play-
until they close.
Right. So here's the thing, right? So the game could have started much earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We picked 11. No,
We picked 11.
we picked 11. Because we thought
10 would be too early.
10 to be too early for niggas.
Definitely would have been.
It would have been too early for niggas. Cause I said 10 means everybody need to be on the road at like 8.
Yeah. Like 9 o'clock.
Everybody need to be on the road trying to make it there at 8 so that you can get there at 9. So that everybody can go start, look at the inventory.
You know.
Niggas have been half sleep still.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we made it later.
So
Right.
we made it later.
Cause it's like we want to do like super late and then we barely playing.
Right.
So I feel like 11 was a good time.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody,
But next go round, y'all do whatever the fuck y'all want to do.
I feel like I was good.
Y'all do whatever the fuck y'all want to do.
I will
Mhm.
say.
Ball hack starts early though.
Yeah.
Ball Head, we starting early.
Oh no, for sure. But that's a
10 week.
that's a real. I mean, not like our thing ain't real, but that's a real. Like,
That's
you
a
mean?
that's a bigger
Event.
That's a bigger event.
And
That's
it's
a
like we would
full-
go all the way out there for that specific
Right.
reason. So
right.
Yeah.
So waking
our
up
ass will
early
have to get
ain't
up
gonna
on
be-
time. Yeah.
And all you gotta do is go late and have to park far as shit.
Yeah.
You'll realize why you want to get there early.
I ain't even gonna lie to
You
you.
ain't got shuttles now.
Because the thought that just popped in my head, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'd probably get up at the wee hours of the morning. Like before, like, you know, when the sun just peeking, like coming out.
If you get there at 7:30, 8 o'clock, you can get in that first parking lot, right?
I'm talking about
Yeah.
5, 6.
I want to say
Is
that
it open?
You
But
don't
like,
I'm
gotta
like-
it's 7. Maybe
I would
like
say
6:30,
I would
7.
say getting up at 6. Getting up at 6 ain't bad. You know what it is? It depends, right? It depends. We tend to bring food with us
Right.
and have drinks and stuff with us. If you don't have that,
Mm-hmm.
you might want to go to like a Dunkin'
get a
or
coffee or something like that.
or a
Yeah,
Sheets
yeah,
or
you
something
drink
like that.
coffee or something like that.
Right,
You wanna
coffee
get
or
up
something like that. You want to get up a little earlier
because you gotta go
because
Yeah.
you want to hit that spot. Because when 10 o'clock, this is the thing. It's dead in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
It's hot as a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have food. Dog, we was getting dizzy.
Also,
Right.
yeah, the first time we didn't.
The
eat
first
breakfast
time we
at
didn't
all.
eat breakfast at all.
Didn't
Everything we
eat.
know about it, everything we be saying about it that's important is all trial and error shit. It's all because we tried it and did it the wrong way
Right.
and then fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
Was like, oh, okay. Turns out you probably need to eat something in the morning
Definitely.
and have food for lunch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm saying when we bring a cooler, pack our lunch
Yeah.
the night before.
Because I want to say that once, because the first time you'll leave.
Right.
That's what'll happen. You have the option to do so. You'll be like, yo, you know what? We done. We'll just leave.
I would say because you didn't eat all day, you walk in.
You walk in, it's hot.
It's hot. You're gonna be thirsty. They give you water, but you haven't eaten nothing,
Mm-hmm.
and you're doing a lot of you burning a lot of calories. And
Burning a
sweating.
lot of calories. You sweating and all that shit. It's
Also,
not.
You don't
like
be
it-
cramping up. I'm like after that.
cramping? No.
Go
I
ahead.
didn't-
They give you like little sandwiches. They're not like turkey and
Right.
cheese.
So you
Mm.
they
you can
they
buy that.
you can buy that there, and then it'd be people that like have it's food there,
Right.
so you can like get snacks,
Yeah.
chips. People be
Great.
chips. Some couple at least 2 years in a row was a guy out there grilling.
Mm-hmm.
These would be players.
Right. I remember you saying the grill.
Yeah, these
the
be
Bulls
players
grill.
grilling food and stuff like that. You can indulge in all that, whatever. We was more like, well, let's make sure we bring, some lunch meat sandwiches or whatever for us, so that we get up. So that when we get up in the morning, we get up, just put your clothes on, the bags with the guns and shit is already in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Get in the car, boom, go.
Right.
Right? When we get there, start getting your stuff ready, like last minute checks on, like, cause our rifles are they work by battery.
Right.
You can take at Ball Head, you can take the batteries in and they do free charging.
Yeah.
It's either free or it's paid.
No, it's free.
Free, yeah, they do
You
free.
You just gotta write your name, your initials on it.
Right, you do free charging. So I'll take my battery in a couple times. Even though we charge them here at home, you know how it's like, maybe I didn't do something right, maybe I fucked this up. It's like, here, charge this up for me. And then they go plug it in, they be like, oh, it's at this percentage. You pretty good.
Right.
Come back in about an hour and get it. Right now it's 8 in. The game don't start till 10. 8 in. Boom, you put that in. You go and check chrono your guns. So we didn't have to do that yesterday
Mm-hmm.
because they gave y'all all the guns.
Right.
Right? It's their guns. And our guns we bought from them.
Yeah.
Right? So I think that's why, and the guy really just didn't. It really seemed like he just didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like. So, but what it is they have a little thing, right?
Right.
They take your gun from you, they put the barrel basically inside, and they shoot your gun a couple times
Make
to
sure
get the speed.
make sure it's regulated.
Make sure it's regulated for the field.
Right.
Right? So because if it's too fast, it can hurt somebody. You know, blah, blah.
Definitely. Fuck yeah.
Right. Yeah. So when you go to Baller Hack, every weapon, every gun you bringing in there, it has to be chrono. And so they do that, and they put some tape on your shit somewhere.
To let them know.
Let them know, hey, this is chrono, or whatever. It's able to be used. Right. But that when you walk up and do that, 5 minutes. But if it's a line of people,
20, 30 minutes.
Exactly. So quicker you do that, quicker you get inside.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That was something we had. That was a trial and everything. We had to learn that. Right? So boom, you go get chrono. You go get your little stamp. They give you a bag with some stuff or whatever, like some stickers and patches or whatever that they give you. Little shit, and they give you like bottle caps or whatever, blah blah blah.
Right.
Like you get that, and then now you good. Right now it's just a waiting process for us, right? Because waiting for the game to start at this point. It just be me and her, so we not reconvening with anybody. We just sitting in the car at this point. Now, boom, grab you some breakfast. Now, boom, jump in that cooler, eat something, drink something, chill. Right, just relax. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, you know, and then 9:30 run around, go see about the battery, boom, boom, boom. And then at 10, the owner does the briefing. He starts telling you, this is what we doing. These are the rules of Airsoft as a whole. These are the rules of our game. This is the story. This is what you're trying to do here today. Blah, 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 right? He'll go through the whole thing, all the rules, all the regulations. You go through the whole thing.
Is it on a loudspeaker or?
He calls everybody
back to the front.
Everybody up to the front,
right.
So we all be right there,
right?
So you can hear them. You can hear.
Because I'm like, I know you said something about you go sit in the car, and I'm like,
oh yeah, no. They start calling people. Briefing in 10 minutes. Okay. Briefing in 5 minutes. Briefing at 10 o'clock. Briefing at 10 o'clock. That kind of shit. So then, boom, you know to start walking towards the front for the briefing. But once the briefing is done, it's time to go in.
Mm-hmm.
Now, besides the second time, one of those. Actually, every time besides the last time, we fucked up, but then made out well.
Right.
Where we went in late and we went in late, but still ended up getting stim packs.
Oh, wow.
The last time, we could not get a stim pack. And that makes the game harder. Very much harder.
Right.
So, and I think that they be making them a little scarce, like more scarce and more scarce as the years go on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, my biggest thing coming into next year when we go,
that's the first thing we gotta get.
It's the first thing. Soon as briefing is done, be ready. Stand by the door. Be ready. It's time to play. Right. Yo, stim pack. You got one.
Two people and it's a huge field.
Yes.
And trying to get something.
Yes. So now once you get that, you can relax a little bit. Because at that point, let's say it's 5 of us out there. At that point, you get hit in the same way we just played, right? You get hit, you call your hit, you go walk over, hit the drone. This is 99 acres.
Mm-hmm.
This might be acre 99. This might be acre 1. You might be here. You get shot here. You don't got no stim pack. You got to walk here to go respawn.
Mm-hmm.
You got to walk all the way here. And then you got to wait about 2-3 minutes or whatever. You got to walk all the way back to where you was. Now let's say you here. You walk back. You probably go this way. Or you walk back to this way. And then you get shot here. Gotta take your ass back. Know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you can keep getting. Now, let's say you've done game stuff. You've talked to people. You done got information. You done got a little bit of gaming tokens. You done got a little bit of this. You done did shit. They come and rob your ass.
Yeah.
They come to rob you. Now you gotta you gotta give up your shit. You gotta take your ass back to the respawn area. But if you have a team with you, it's a little harder, and y'all all sharing one stim pack.
Yeah. So you come right back.
You come right. You don't gotta go over there.
You don't gotta go over there. You come right
You just
back.
boom. I hit you. 30
seconds.
seconds. Boom. You right back in the game.
Yeah.
So it's very, 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 very important.
How many times you could use that stim pack?
Whole game.
Whole game.
Oh,
Whole
okay.
game.
Whole
Whole entire
time that
game.
you need.
That's why it's like it's literally like once you get it, you can damn near relax. You can breathe a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
Because now once you get hit, it don't matter. And let's say I got it in my hand and they shoot me. But y'all my teammates. Y'all know I got it. I can hand it to you and then you can stem me.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't stem myself. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
That kind of shit.
And I definitely think the next time we're gonna go, if people remember, niggas gonna be out to shoot race.
They are.
And
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
It's difficult when it's just one person.
It's gonna be bad. Yeah. Because last time we went, we had been in a couple videos and niggas was like, I know you.
Right.
I'm gonna shoot you. It's like, wait a minute, hold up.
Right.
That kept happening.
Yeah.
That kept happening. So
No
when
reason. It's not like
so
you
then
did
when we
anything.
go, and now we go as a group, and they recognizing me, yeah, it's getting different.
Yeah, he gonna get shot at.
It's getting different. Maybe we'll see. Maybe adding, like I said, 4 extra people.
Might help.
It'll probably help. It'll make us a little bit more intimidating. Make us a little intimidating. Maybe niggas won't get on their shit. I don't know, but I hope people come. We had an awesome time. I was very happy with how it turned out. Even though our other niggas didn't show up. They didn't come. Dog, Reg didn't even answer the phone.
Still ain't called you back?
Still ain't called me back. What you want me to say? Why would I be surprised? Why would I be surprised? It is what
I think it was fun.
Yeah.
Hello was cheating.
Yeah, he was. I thought I was
It felt like
hitting.
everybody just wanted to light him up.
Yeah, he wasn't. I know for me, he wasn't calling his hits. Neither was Maya.
I seen him get
for-
shot, and I'm like, yo, you gotta call your hits.
Yeah, he
You can
wasn't
come
calling
back
his-
and play. You don't have to stop playing.
Yeah.
But like,
He wasn't calling his hits.
He wasn't calling his hits. Shooting teammates. It was just like, yo, what is wrong? Blind shooting. What are you doing?
So we did. I think we did. I didn't
Talk to
see.
him about the blind shooting.
We did. I did talk to him about the blind
And help
shooting.
him
His
fix gun.
the boot of his gun was pulled all the way back.
But he said don't do that.
No, it was just too
It was-
long.
it was just too long for
He
him.
needed it.
Oh,
to be
okay.
shorter.
So I was like, "Yo, put the boot in your shoulder."
Yeah.
And so when he did it, he couldn't really reach. I said, "Okay." So I pulled it all the way up for him, and then I showed him how to hold it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yo, yeah, you gotta stay behind it. Putting it up here and doing all that. You can't do that.
Right.
You can't play like that. You gotta stop." And I told him about the not calling his hits too. I said, "Yo, I know I'm shooting you, and you're not calling your hits. Like you ain't evading my shots.
Right.
I'm hitting you.
Yeah.
You know."
He
But
just like, I am, or laughing. It's like, yo,
yeah, no,
I'm gonna light you up. I'm gonna shoot you.
yeah, for real. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I shot. He didn't. I shot him, and then he got like a mark on his hand.
They lit his ass
I
up.
was
He
shooting like,
jumped
no, you
across
want to
that-
call
He
your
jumped-
hit.
He jumped across. When we played the
Yeah,
capture the
The flag type.
the flag
joint.
type
Yeah.
joint, the bomb joint.
Yeah.
When we did that, he jumped over to our side,
Listen,
and they lit him the fuck.
Cause you ain't supposed
up.
to be over there.
No, he wasn't.
They lit
He
his
forgot,
ass up.
He was thinking like the last game.
Yeah.
Ah! He was on the ground.
Listen,
They was lighting his ass up. Got call your hit.
call him.
Yeah,
That's the
man.
rule.
Sko saved
though.
him though.
I had to call the dogs off.
He was
Yeah.
like, all right. Sko saved
But
him.
that's the rule. If you don't call your hit, keep shooting.
Keep shooting.
Until
Right.
they call your hit.
But at that point, I knew he was shot.
Yeah, no, he was fucked up.
I'm like, it's no way you
He
ain't
was
shot.
fucked up. He was just screaming.
Yeah.
He was just
Holding his
screaming.
arm and shit. I said, yeah, damn.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, chill. Let's chill on it.
Bet he was calling him hits after that.
I don't know.
No, he wasn't.
I'm like, I don't think so.
He
But
still wasn't.
he ain't learned
that
his
one
lesson.
though, he called
Still
that one
wasn't
for
calling.
sure.
He called that
Yeah.
hit. He knew he was
still
hitting that
wasn't
time.
calling.
Yeah.
I was next to him, and he wasn't calling. I think everybody just started ignoring him.
You ready?
Man, hey, it's all good. He a kid. Let him rock out.
I'm just saying, what you want to do?
Get into a topic. Just one.
Yeah, give us one. I ain't got one. Yeah, go and give us one. We'll do a
right.
topic real quick, and then get Precious up out of here.
So it's been I had this topic for a couple weeks now. Cardi B, man, she playing to sue the LAPD. I don't know if y'all heard about
I
that.
didn't hear about that.
So
I heard
Cardi,
a lot of Cardi B news, and that was the one that I missed.
so
I did
Cardi
not
house
hear
got
that.
Cardi house got raided somewhere around the same time as Diddy's, probably a little earlier than Diddy Jones. Maybe earlier than Diddy Jones. But they took her out on her lawn, made her strip naked. And they said they had an anonymous tip that it was drugs and stuff in the house. So she's saying that she's suing him for making her get naked in front of all her neighbors and all that crazy stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like LAPD been wilding for like ever. Like they just been.
Bro. It's no way. It's other ways of
There's
doing
no way
it.
that shit to be naked.
Nigga,
no
they was trying
reason.
to see some pussy. You talking about some? They was trying to see some ass, bro.
They what? But that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
whatever it is
It's
you're
not other
supposed
ways.
to be doing.
It's no
No,
other
but what
ways.
I'm saying is whatever you supposed to be doing.
Right.
That's definitely not it.
No. He knew, but they know they was. They the LAPD, bro.
They was on bullshit.
They one of the, if not the dirtiest cop county
America.
district in America. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say if
I did
not
not
one of
hear
them,
about
they
that.
yeah, number one. Yeah, they
Yeah, that's
had her on her lawn naked. They ain't had no pictures of nothing.
Cardi
but-
B.
cool.
Cardi B lawyers is
Oh no, I
they
already
get
know.
to it.
They
Cardi
get
B
right to
lawyers
it.
Get to
They
it.
get right to it.
Yeah, this,
But I'm telling you,
this gonna get different.
I don't know who the LAPD like. It be seeming like they always be coming. They get unscathed.
Yeah,
They're like the LAPD don't really be get when they be doing shit.
they might
Shit
just be
like
just
that.
paying motherfuckers off. Like they
It-
might just
It could.
they
be.
might just be settling, and then we'll settle. You gotta sign this. Like
That's why they should be so high.
yeah,
Crazy,
Like
bro.
their taxes is like the highest.
Oh,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah,
But it's like, yeah, because you gotta keep paying niggas for shit that your cops is doing.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, for real.
Everything
That
that's-
makes sense.
like,
No, real right.
yeah. Should be
I
crazy.
did not hear. That's crazy.
They probably still paying on Rodney King.
Probably so. Probably fucking so.
Real. Well, I got some topics, two things.
Come
Okay.
on. Yeah, right.
First thing is because he reminded me about the raid. I was watching this guy. It was like a thing saying he had got raided. He's a streamer. He played video games, and apparently, the fans would call the cops and say like, "Yo, say he got drugs or say like all this."
Oh, yeah, he
crazy
was
stuff.
swatted.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do that. That's the thing that they
and he
do.
was like, "This not the first time it happened."
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, why would y'all do that? Like,
So-
I feel like those people should some type of fine ticket.
No, if they can
that's a
narrow
false
it down.
thing.
The problem.
If they-
The
yeah.
problem is they can't narrow
Put it down.
Right.
narrow down who it is. That's been happening to streamers for a very long
That's
time.
terrible,
I
man.
The swatted shit.
Yeah.
People have gotten hurt.
That's corny.
Like
That's what they say,
sometimes
people
they'll
get
have
shot
they'll
and
have
killed.
streamer houses.
Mhm.
Like it'll get to the point where certain streamers will have. I've heard different streamers talk about getting swatted,
Yeah.
and they'll talk about how like sometimes like other stuff will happen.
Mhm.
Like one of them was getting stalked.
Mm.
Wow.
So it was like a couple like it would be a couple people who live in the same house. And they
Uh-huh.
all stream,
Right.
right? So but one of them is a girl
Right.
and she's getting stalked,
Wow.
right? But they have been swatted a bunch of times.
Yeah.
So one of the times where her stalker was like coming to the house, they thought they were being swatted again.
Wow.
And
And it was the stalker.
coming in the crib.
And then it happened in reverse. Where they thought it was the stalker, but they had been being
Swatted.
swatted.
right.
It
Wow.
was it was bad. A lot of them a lot of times like when it's bigger streamers who
Yeah.
like they move, they have to move.
Yeah, I was about to say. So how you think they finding out the address?
So
They just making mistakes. You thinking?
what I've heard some people So what it is you can never really know
Right.
like exactly how, depending on what it is. Sometimes it's like if I can figure out your name, I can figure out your address.
Yeah. Or
But
figure
If
out
I can
what
figure out
city.
your right, if I can figure out your name, I can figure out your address. Sometimes it'll be like you gotta think depending on your like you may have like okay, I hate to say it like this, but
Mm-hmm.
let's say I got a piece of mail, right?
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
Randomly.
They'll zoom in,
Yeah.
zoom in, zoom in, zoom in,
And
zoom
see
in,
it.
and they'll get it like that.
Right. Okay.
They'll get it like that.
And that's what I was thinking by mistake because I'm like
Right,
because
Yeah.
I know a
All they
streamer
need
not
is
doing
your
that
name.
on purpose.
All they need is your name.
All you gotta do is
Also,
find out your real name.
But
Right.
but also it got to be your name and probably what state you in, right? Because I'm like,
It's so many websites out there that you can get private. All I need is your name, and I can get a lot of your information.
here's the thing, right? So what happens is you gotta think of it like this. People dick eaters.
mm-hmm.
People are dick eaters,
No, for
real
sure.
bad. So like, okay, you're a streamer. When you stream 8-9 hours a day. So when you are streaming your life or streaming your games or whatever you do, you probably order food. Get sent to the crib. Who goes to pick up the food? You live alone. That's you going to pick that up.
Right.
Now, if you've made something of yourself, the word is going to get out.
Yeah.
The word will get out to your neighbor who just bought the house on the block.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you young, black, in shape, whatever, and you can afford this mansion on this
Right.
block? Who is that? Oh, that's the streamer kid.
Mm.
Oh, okay. Nothing major.
Right.
Then you start ordering shit. The word gets around.
Yeah.
The word gets around. It's
I just
the
delivered
word
to
gets
so-and-so
around.
house.
All you need is for the word to get around
Amazon
and
delivery or
one
something.
right and one dick eater to deliver you some food, and he ain't even trying to do nothing to you,
Right.
but just post your address. Oh, I know where Roscoe lives.
I was
Right.
saying it could definitely be that, and then they could just track him at his job.
Track
and find
him.
out.
It's
It's
right.
so easy to
And
find
so
out all this
it's
information.
exactly all kind of
Yeah,
shit.
because I know
They'll track your fucking not your GPS. I was going to say your internet, like your internet shit, like
where you posting up. Like,
right.
Yeah.
You have to do like when you stream. It's a lot of trial and error, but it's a lot of protections you have to put in place,
Mhm.
and sometimes they just don't
It don't work.
Like
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah,
you gotta trial and error. Sometimes you have to, like I've heard, very very rarely, you'll hear some streamers, like bigger streamers, will start getting cool with the local police
Mm-hmm.
and like, hey, this is a thing I do, and they do this.
Mhm.
Is there a compromise in, okay, I know y'all have to come. Can y'all call me?
Right.
And I have guns drawn.
So that if y'all calling me at such and such and y'all calling me at whatever time and I answer, is like, hey, we coming. Y'all all right in there? Maybe we can get ready. Maybe we can, you know what I mean?
Just
Like
have our hands up.
some
yeah.
shit
They
like
look
that.
having their hands up on the floor, like just,
Right.
They won't come in guns drawn. Just
Yeah. Because they
relax.
coming in.
It's the SWAT
Right.
team coming in.
It's the SWAT team coming in.
That's
They
insane.
coming in.
They're coming. There's no stopping them.
Yeah.
They bust
So,
through and they,
but sometimes they'll, and then sometimes like people will say, the cops be like, no, you just got to deal with it.
Wow.
Like it's no solution to it. But I don't
Exactly.
exactly know what they say to them. Like you said, it's
I was about to
drugs or guns.
And that's what I'm saying. What do they make them say? What do they? Well, maybe they got somebody hostage or something. Because I'm like,
drugs
I think
and
they be
guns.
lying saying anything because it'd be like I don't know. I was reading some of the comments, so I don't know if it's true or not. Somebody say it's happened to her. She was a 911 dispatcher, and she said they tried to say that it was drugs. Somebody called, said somebody was kidnapped. Like they were whispering on the phone,
Yeah.
saying that they're in there hiding. And the
Oh,
problem is
wow.
when you are streaming certain streamers, they're loud, they're yelling,
Yep.
they're entertaining. So
Mhm.
they'll have the stream playing, and you hear somebody yelling in the background. If they playing a shooting game,
Ah.
you
sound
you
like
hear that.
yeah,
you
it sound
hear
like some
But you
crazy
on the
shit.
phone sounding scared and whispering, we gotta go save them.
Right,
And
yeah.
she like it. She like it's not like she said like she wished she could decipher the calls, but you can't.
No way.
You gotta act on every call.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
So if you doing that, she said she got calls. They say like they just see somebody bring all these drugs in the house, like all different types of calls they do, and then they coming in.
Right. It's very, very easy for someone who's been streaming for however long. You just fell asleep. They do it when people fall asleep.
Yeah.
Like some people will stream themselves sleeping too. They'll do it when people fall asleep. So imagine you done stream for 10 hours. That's your job, right? You done stream for 10 hours. You done gave them energy for 10 hours. You done did everything you're supposed to be doing. Jumped on your fucking head. Danced around. Flipped and all that shit. And then some dickhead in the comments decides to do that. You in the fucking bed. You sleep. All you... Dog, you wake up to that shit, and they want you to be alert and obey commands coming out of REM sleep.
Right.
It's very easy for some shit to go wrong, your ass be shot, and that be that. A lot of for the people that it happens to, you know how fearful you would be if you actually do own firearms that you like, because the thing is, you kind of have to own firearms because you could end up with stalkers.
Yeah, and that's what I was over here thinking about, firearms, and say you do smoke a little weed.
Exactly.
It's like say they found all that shit. Yeah. It's like
depending on how you do shit is very, like, you have to be very letter to the law, like law to the letter type shit.
People, like, I don't know, the lady just seemed like she was angry in her comments, and they were saying, like, even the guy that did it, was like, why do y'all keep doing this? Why do y'all keep calling him? Like, he's asking because he was live, like, why do y'all keep doing this?
Yeah.
And it is like, what's wrong with y'all? They're not doing anything to you.
Right.
Why are you doing this?
You can't see me do it.
You can't. And that's the thing. You get to hide behind the screen.
You get to hide behind the screen. You don't know. It's not like any of us even know who did it.
You don't know.
So
you could call from a whole different state. You don't know.
So do these swats be happening on the stream or something?
Sometimes.
If they streaming and then they hear them at the door.
So that's why the people be. I guess they be trying to see if it's gonna happen on the stream.
Or they know that they'll make a video about it later.
Yeah, they'll make a video and talk about it.
They'll make a video and talk about it. You had an extremely
satisfaction.
Yeah.
Wow.
I made that happen.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Or it'll be in the news. If it's real bad, yeah, it'll be in the news.
That's sad, man.
Yeah, it's I can only imagine how scary something like that would be.
Yeah. Like, I didn't even know, and it was like, I know you be talking about streaming, and I'm like, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm glad you showed me this, because that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking about that shit. I was thinking about that shit too, but now it's like, now I gotta make sure I'm,
careful.
Right.
Safe,
make sure it's not
and careful.
Just thinking how I can do it, because I was thinking about it's a boy I be watching on YouTube. He be streaming playing Madden. But he do his whole background is green screen.
Green screen, yeah.
So you see what he playing
behind
him.
Yeah.
So
I've seen people with that setup.
Do something. Just be careful.
Yeah, I think with anything, there's always going to be a gift and a curse to it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like streaming isn't going to be the utmost hard. Like, it ain't roofing
right
in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always going to be more difficult jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And not saying that this is like, a good trade-off, because it isn't.
Right.
But it's like, hey, this is where it gets bad.
Yeah.
This is where it gets bad. I don't necessarily think that means don't do it. Because I still think about doing it. Like, it's something that I think I would definitely want to look into, especially, streaming, shit like that or whatever. Because, again, depending on how you do it, I don't know if I can do 8 hours of streaming in the room by myself. Like, I don't know if I could do that. Like, some of the shit that I see Kai Cenat do.
It's crazy. But he's a kid, though.
Yes, he's a kid. But I think what I've been seeing from Kai that I think is like dope and and would make it easier is there is so many people that he can get on
Yeah.
who become characters in their own right, and all of them are down to do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, we're doing this thing. They come and do the thing.
Right.
Nobody is too cool for school.
Right.
Type of shit.
Like I seen when he had Offset on there, I was like, oh, that's decent.
That
Like,
too. I was just more so talking about his friends.
No, you right, but I was just saying like you like I was agreeing with you saying because you get to see a side of them that
you get to see the celebrities that come through and all that
Mhm.
stuff. That's cool. Recently, he'll turn his whole room. Recently he turned his whole room to look like a video game or whatever, like
shit.
Asian inspired like samurai shit.
Right.
He had on a whole samurai suit, swinging a sword around and shit.
Right.
But the times when it be like 10 of them niggas in the room and they playing different like games and shit like that or whatever, if obviously you probably not doing that every day, but I'm sure that makes the day a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
That makes the day a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Versus you sitting, I don't know because I don't watch his streams.
Right.
And so I don't know how often he streams, but I do know he said he streams about 9 to 10 hours or whatever, right? You be entertaining for 9 hours straight. Just imagine doing that.
But you gotta think. I would assume that a lot of the shit he doing is himself. So all them loud reaction outbursts is probably how he really
of course
act on a normal. So it's like it's probably not too much of a stretch. Like I feel like when we was younger and if we had this thought process or this setup, we could have done some streaming shit.
What I'm saying is to have that much to say,
right? But
have that much to say for 9 to 10 hours.
But you got
every day.
That's a kid. That's what I'm saying. When you're young, not easy. You just talk like
it's not gonna be easy for nobody.
I feel like especially when we was younger, we just used to talk. We should just sit there on the block and talk about nothing all day.
True, but it was but that's what I'm saying.
Right.
You can't. It's a lot harder to do that in the room by yourself.
I mean, okay.
9-10 hours.
I'm telling you. I used to be on the talking and doing shit like definitely that long.
But I think you don't start with 9 hours. I think you start with like 3.
Yeah.
You probably start with like 3. You play the game. You do a little something else. Maybe you react to a couple videos or whatever. You get off the stream. You do that a couple times. Then you try to double it. Yeah. You try to see if you could do 6. You know what I'm saying? You eat. You play games twice. Play a couple different games. You do a couple you do different shit.
Right.
You do different shit. You know what I'm saying? And then before you know it, it becomes like kind of clockwork to be able to do that. But I still think that it works better if sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you like, come through the spot. I'm streaming tonight. Yeah. Come through, kick it. You know what I'm saying? Well, what time your stream start? All right, well, I'll be streaming about 9-10 hours. Come through in the middle.
But that's what anything.
Kick it.
I'm like, any job, if your homies can come
right.
Yeah, make the shit.
But that's kind of what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. That's kind of what I'm saying. Yeah. And I would say maybe you do every other day. Maybe. Like when I think about it, I'm like, I know I would want a whole lot more than what I have to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I need a much bigger room. I need more setup. I need more space. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because 9-10 hours in a little box. Not this room I'm talking about. You wouldn't do it in this. I wouldn't do it in this room.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I was thinking about the room upstairs in the back room there. It's a little small. You know what I'm saying? And,
right.
You know, just spitballing, just thinking. But yeah, no, I definitely heard about that. They do that shit to celebrities. They've done that to celebrities. That is a for real serious thing. That is a for real serious. It's fucked up to say, but it's almost like par for the course. Yeah. For not, I don't think it happens to every single person, obviously, but I definitely think it it happens. I don't think it's happened to every single person because I've never heard like streamers like Destiny talk about it or like I can't think of full name, but whatever. It's certain streamers I've never heard discuss it, but it's other streamers who I've heard like talk about it like all the time.
Okay.
Like all the time. So. So we're gonna wrap up so that we can get Precious out of here. Plus it's 12 o'clock. Listen, we had fun. We chilled. We kicked it. We just wanted to kick it with y'all tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate y'all kicking it with us.
Appreciate what y'all kicking it with us. How much time we at? All right, we gave a quick little hour and a half.
Yeah,
solid. A quick little hour and a half. Listen, go do all the YouTube stuff. I told you before.
Hit the bell.
Subscribe. Comment. Share. Like.
Mm-hmm.
All of the things.
Even comment.
Let me say it like this: if you listen to me right now, that stuff legitimately helps the channel.
Fire emojis.
Right. And if you want to help the channel, I need you to do those things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I really need you to do those things. And I'm being sincere in the moment.
Right.
Those things really help us. Those things will.
If you are a true friend, like a true friend, put 7 fire emojis, singular, going down the comment section. 7.
And if you do it, we'll shout you out next episode.
Boom.
We'll shout you out next episode. So, listen, if you hear my voice and seeing my face and you have not subscribed, I don't know what you are doing. I'm Reese.
Show.
Precious was on the 1s and 2s. This is the Word of Mouth Podcast, and we are signing out. Peace.